I got to hit you with one more Tate story. And then
boy.
We're done. All right. I promise.
Oh, boy.
So, Andrew Tate, he's on a podcast with like 9 attractive women. They all are mic'd up. It's like it's weird.
Yeah, why?
It's just a bunch of women that are attractive. And he's center table, front main camera, drunk as fuck, right? And he tells this story. He's in Paris. He flies some girl in from like Croatia. They spend 20 G. She fucks him, whatever. You know, duh. They go to the jewelry shop. He buys her jewelry, duh. 5 stars, 5 G's a night. Hotel, 5 stars. You know,
nice.
Of course, that's what he does.
Nice.
He's top G. So he flies a girl in from Croatia, spends $20,000 on her, gets her back to the hotel. They fuck, of course, and she starts getting a little bit tired, and he gets hit up by another girl that's in Paris that wants to fuck him. So he tells her, "Hey, baby, I gotta go out and some meetings. I gotta go get some money." And she's like, "You just flew me in from Croatia. We haven't even spent a full day together. Like, really, you're gonna fucking do this? Like, is this all you wanted?" He's like,
yeah.
"How the fuck you think I pay for all this shit? I spent $20,000. I flew you in private to Paris. Like, what do you think is paying for this shit? 1 hour." And she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. 1 hour. 1 hour. She's like, "Okay." And then she goes and she lays, in the 5-star suite, $10,000 a night, of course. And he goes to like a restaurant, takes a video of him taking a piss for Instagram, saves it, doesn't post it, saves it. It's important. He goes to the other girl, he fucks her, probably spends some money on her. He falls asleep. The other girl's in the other hotel waiting for him.
He fucked up.
He wakes up and he's like, fuck, yeah. I post the picture of the video of him taking a piss. I cover his steps a little bit. And he gets back to the hotel and she starts fucking screaming at him like, "You're using me. You just fucking flew me in." And he's like, "How the fuck do you think?" He always brings up like, "How the fuck do you think I'm paying for all this, baby?
Idiot."
How do you think I'm paying for all this shit?" And then she wouldn't stop. And he said the finisher. He's like, he had to pull the finisher. He doesn't usually do it, but he had to. He pulls $20,000 out of his fucking suit, inner pocket in his suit, throws it on the bed. Let's count that. I'm jumping in the shower. So he's like, she thinks that I just was on the street and I made this $20,000. I didn't. I fucking already had it. But now I'm washing this smell of sex from the other girl off while she's counting the money on the bed. Right?
Nice.
And then once she starts smelling good, he gets out of the shower, and what do you think happens? They fuck.
More.
He fucks her. Now, he's 6'2", good looking, 6'3". Maybe you don't think he's attractive, but he's a 6'3", rich guy, and he can show you Paris in a way that nobody can show you Paris, in a way that few people can show you Paris. But, so basically my question is, you wouldn't fuck around with a guy like that. To see Paris, this dude's going to spend $20,000 on you. He flies you private, but this is what he is.
If I knew what the situation was and I wanted to hook up, there would be no reason not to. If I wanted no strings attached, there would be no reason not to. Oh wait, but he's a bad person. No one would have to know.
Right. Oh, I mean, yeah. So basically, you would fuck Andrew Tate after all this shit. No, not Andrew. Just a different person, but the same circumstance. You just said that you would do it.
I did.
And you know what the cold shit is?
All right, since I know him, no.
Because yes, he takes like hard and firm opinions on stuff.
I guess no then. Shit, you got me there.
Okay, so basically what makes it really funny though is that 7 of the 9 girls that were listening to him tell the story were like laughing the whole time, playing with their hair, and like two or three of them specifically were like giving him the like fuck me. I was like, fuck me right now.
Yeah, gold diggers. They're down. See, they don't care. I can see that.
You can see that. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like he gets so much hate because he's so fucking misogynistic.
He's never
and he
gonna
just says,
find anything real. Neither will they.
yeah, I mean that's probably true, but it's like it's fucked up because constantly like he's just being bashed for being a misogynist, but he gets in front of 9 attractive women, says some of the most wild misogynistic shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, and more than half of them want to fuck him.
That means nothing, though.
It doesn't?
Girls just want to fuck. Girls just want money. And I had another one.
There's one more thing, fucking money, and then what?
Oh,
Be loved?
when they're messed up. Either they don't care because they don't want anything real. Why? What's wrong with you? Or they really actually think there could be something wrong with him and they're just that fucked up. But no stable woman would do that, except maybe for the money.
Okay. Well, he has...
And even then.
He lives in Europe because it's just not a hard jurisdiction out there. He's not under any... It's just very loose, and if you have money, basically, in the United States, you need to be a billionaire to really just make things go away.
Yeah.
Like something really bad happens, it's like, all right, dude, talk to the judge, I know the judge's uncle, speak to him, tell him what's going on. Here's $15 million and it'll go away.
Yeah.
But in order to play that game like that, you got to be like, it's like billions.
Yeah.
But
I thought about that the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Because I was like, you have to play the system or have a ton of money because there's always medical bills.
Yeah.
So like you either have the money or you have something else. But even when you have that much money, you're still spending that much money. And that's so much fucking money. It's fucked.
It is fucked. And
but
yeah, and
fuck
you
the
just
system.
for real, fuck the system. And he said that if in these obscure countries in Europe, he can actually corrupt the government in the way that billionaires do it out here. So he wanted to participate in a society where he has that power to do that, and he's not just a pawn on the fucking chessboard. He's a higher up piece, and he can really move. He can really be moving around.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And he's got like 6 girlfriends. I'm sorry, I'm still talking about Andrew Tate. I told you I was just gonna tell a story, but
Well, good for him. If that's what you want, sick.
yeah. But yeah, that's Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I want a family.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll have one too. I'm surprised he doesn't have a bunch of sons, but
I want a real family.
real single, one boy, one girl family unit.
Yeah, one that doesn't lie to me, preferably.
Yeah. Yeah, he says that the girls that he's involved with, they all know that he goes out and fucks girls and stuff, and that they'll be like, "Oh, you fucked that girl," and he'll be like, "Yeah, but your titties are better. Come here, baby." You know, it's like, "Ah, but your titties are better. Come here."
So then they're probably just doing the same shit too.
No, they can't. They can't even go on vacations.
Well,
He doesn't allow that.
Well,
They're sneaky.
yeah.
I think there's. I mean, probably.
Unless he
they're
really
all
just
tens.
owns women.
It's not like owned because they can leave at any point, but it's like an agreement. It's like, I'm going to give you a life of the nicest restaurants, traveling the world. You know, all of the things that come with being extremely rich, you get. And you don't have to work for shit. You don't have to pay for shit ever. Anybody ever touches you or fucking hits you, they're fucking gone. You know, no one's ever going to hear about them again. in exchange for that life, you give me 100% loyalty and I can fuck around behind your back when I want to.
Interesting contract.
Yeah. So, I mean, some people agree to
I was
it.
gonna say, I guess it works for some people.
Yeah, but whatever.
Whatever. Nice.
Fucking wild guy.
Good for them.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But anything new going on in Becca's world? Is just this same old grind, same old fucking.
Yeah. Tired.
Just tired. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All the time.
Get REM sleep. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but when I sleep with the CPAP, I get like a lot more sleep apparently. But it's like, why is my body waking me up? It's just weird. I have weird shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sleep is so fucking important.
yeah.
It really is.
The other night, I literally didn't feel like I slept at all. I felt like I was just tossing and turning all night. And I kept hearing my dog.
I mean, you die without, if you really, really go without sleep X amount of time, you're dead.
Yeah.
So.
It's been a long time. When I was younger in elementary school, I would stay up playing my DS in the middle of the night. And my dad would come in. He would have to check on me multiple times to tell me to put my DS away and go to bed. And like, I would pretend I was asleep and, do that. But my sister would tell me she would like be asleep for hours. In the middle of the night, she would wake up and I would just be on my DS. And she would ask me like, have you gone to bed? I'd just be like, no, playing my game. Like, it's been years. I don't know how. There was one time I got a new alarm clock, and so fucking weird. I was a child, so I'm just a little strange. But I wanted to see if it worked, and I was really excited for it to go off in the morning. And so I was too excited for it to go off that I just didn't sleep the whole night. When it went off at 6 a.m., I was awake. I was like, it's going to go off. And it went off.
Why did you just set it to an earlier time, dude, just to hear it? You stayed up all night.
Yeah, so.
When I was a kid,
that's it.
I was like skating, like rollerblading, and then I like fucking gashed. I'd be skateboarding and rollerblading, be gashing my shit up all the fucking time. And I'd be obsessed with like.
Don't say it.
The healing.
I thought you were going to say picking their scabs.
No.
Oh, good.
No, my body is healing itself, and then it just goes away, and it just repairs. Yeah. And I would stay up all night just fucking staring at the fucking wound.
Like, well, it doesn't heal if you don't sleep.
Just hoping that I could like see it happen. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then I would be up for hours. Like, I'd be up till like 3 or 4 in the morning just hoping that I get to see it.
Did you?
Never. I never saw it.
Because it only happens when you're sleeping.
No one told me.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that is crazy, though.
Yeah.
I've had that thought before. Like, when people get stitches, that shit is so nasty to me, first of all. But, like, it, like, goes back together.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Disgusting.
And then ugh.
I super glue my shit. It makes me cringe so bad. There was one time I got a really bad cut. Like, I can't even think about it. I'm just really bad with that stuff, and I have a lot of trauma with it. So I, like, cut my finger pretty bad. I was doing my clay projects, and the blade just skid on my finger, cut it open pretty bad. I freaked the fuck out. I was not about to look at it. I grabbed my super glue. It was right there. I was off my crafting table, and I was just like, I just didn't even look, and I just smeared it on there. I was like, no, I'm not dealing with that.
Oh my gosh.
And it stayed glued for like 3 days. I just kept putting more glue on it, peeling it off, more glue.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's.
I can't do it.
That's insane that it's that bad for you. My fucking sister, dude.
It's really bad.
She was sitting in the back seat of the fucking car, and she was just like looking at her phone. And I like look over to see what she's looking at because the noises were weird. And it's a girl like passed out on anesthesia, and her face is like fucking ripped off, and they're doing plastic surgery on her, like doing a facelift, and
I can't even look at
and
that.
that shit is cut. They
I've
cut it and they pull it up.
I know.
And she fucking just sitting there casually watching the video. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you? Are you a fucking psychopath? What the fuck are you doing? She's like, no, I just like this stuff.
That's so weird. I've seen that. That's come up sometimes, like the facelift videos. It's so nasty. Even seeing people just with the scars across like their forehead. That shit is mad triggering for me. I can't.
I can't do it either. I can't. And she just sits there and she just watches this shit for fun.
I can't even watch lip injection videos. That's how bad it is. I can't watch those.
Cosmetic surgeries. That shit is fucking disgusting.
That's nasty. No.
Someone's taking a knife.
Yeah.
They're taking a knife and they're going to make you pretty. They're going to pretty you up.
I know. Bust. Boob jobs.
Yeah.
My coworker has one. She's like, yeah, after you have kids, like there's just nothing there, and like you just have to. And I'm like, no, you don't. Like, that's like, no, that's just nasty. There's like
cut open, and then it's like a body modification.
Yeah.
You know, it's
and you have to have like the scars either under here or right here.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, there's an underscar underneath if you lift it up, and that's just like where they cut you open to put this material in.
That's disgusting. That should not be allowed.
That should not be allowed. I've always kind of looked at cosmetic surgeries as this like kind of strange, like fucked up thing that 500 years from now people are gonna look back at like, what the fuck were they thinking?
What is going on?
Yeah, what in the fuck?
Don't like something about yourself, just have enough money.
Yeah, carve, literally cut up, like go lay on a board. You know,
that's nasty.
Lay on a table and just have some people in mass cut you up.
One time, my sister, I can't talk about it. It's really bad PTSD. It's really bad. Like, I had legit PTSD when it happened. I was in my bed, like, reliving it, shaking, like, talking to myself, like, no, and, like, legit PTSD.
Jesus.
When it happened. I was, like, 9.
God damn.
It was that bad. That could be where this comes from. But we were in a sewing class, and maybe I was like 11 actually. But we were making blankets, and she fucking sewed through her middle finger, and I like looked at it when the needle was like through it, and I like saw it happen, and I was like, I tried to like lift the thing, and I was like, oh my God, and the teachers just like came fast.
They came fast.
I, call my mom or whatever, but it was like so bad for me. I think it was worse for me than it was for her. Like, because there was like string. I can't.
Oh. Yeah, God, Jesus. I'm not one for this shit.
I was in bed for hours. Like, I couldn't sleep that night. That was the first time I ever felt Jesus. I kid you not.
Oh, wow.
It was
awful. That's what it took, huh?
Yeah, it was awful. I was like just in my bed, like shaking, revisiting, like reliving it, crying and like screaming and like over her sewing through her fucking finger. It was bad.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
It was bad. And then my dad made me go to a basketball camp the next morning, and I was like, dude, you don't get it. Like, I cannot go through this shit right now. Like, I'm having PTSD, and naturally didn't give a fuck. So whatever.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So that was more trauma.
Yeah, when I was fucking young, I was like watched a Superman movie or something, and I got up on the top bunk. Maybe I was like 5 years old, and I strapped a little towel to my neck and put a beanbag on the floor and fucking was gonna jump from the top bunk to the beanbag. I missed the fucking beanbag and slammed my head on the fucking floor and just It was it was bad. It was a lot of blood.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll spare you the details, but long story short, we're so poor. At the hospital, my parents couldn't afford to put me under. So it was like 9 stitches that they put through my head while I was awake, and I was just screaming. I was screaming while they were putting stitches through my head.
That should not be okay.
If you're poor, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do if you're poor.
You're like, that's
It's just, what are you going to do?
Put it on a credit card.
Put it on a credit.
I don't care. No. Fucking sleep with Andrew Tate.
Just suck.
Tate, whatever.
Blow into Tate.
Do what you gotta. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, so that shit. I still have the. I have the scar still. I do. Yeah, I have it still.
I fell out of the car once.
Oh damn.
That's so nasty.
That you fell out of the car?
Your head.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I have pretty bad trauma, like just things like I've seen in real life. Mm-hmm. Well, not terrible, but it could be worse, I guess.
Of course.
Yeah. I watched this guy get thrown off a horse, this old guy, and then he tried to stand up, and he like couldn't walk, and he fell head first into the wall and like tore his skin open. But thankfully they were in a rich neighborhood. That's why he had horses. So the neighbor was a doctor, stitched him up by the trampoline. So fucking nasty. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta like process that. That's so nasty. No, I could never be a doctor.
Stitched him up by the trampoline. He just got stitched up by the trampoline.
That's disgusting. That was traumatic. That was really traumatic.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to be rich to have horses, don't you? That's not something. Yeah. That's not like a poor person thing.
Not anymore.
If you're poor, you don't have horses.
My great grandfather had horses. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was a roper.
Yeah.
Rancher.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my grandfather. Your great grandfather.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Breaking horses is like, that's gnarly. That's like some white people shit that some dude is going to be like, all right, I'm just going to jump on the back of that motherfucker.
No. Yeah. No saddle.
Yeah. No saddle. You just jump on it. And then if you can take it for as long as it gives you like, as long as it's like trying to buck you off, then then it's broken.
That horse wasn't even trained with a saddle. Yeah, yeah. We were like, "What are you doing? Why?" So he got hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Just thought he could do more. And he's old.
Some people just don't know when to
that day I learned that if you get the wind knocked out of you, do not stand up. Stay down. And let the air come back. Because, lesson learned that day.
Yeah.
We were both in shock, though. Me and my cousin that was there.
Yeah. I've seen some crazy shit. We probably shouldn't get into it.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, it's too much.
I could be way worse.
Yeah. I've seen people almost die.
Yeah. That's not fun.
I've seen dead people.
Ugh.
Yeah. Just on the street.
Ugh.
And they're just dead. People just walking around them, stepping over them.
I've never seen that.
It's gnarly. I wait for the prison crew the next morning to come and throw it in the back of a truck or something or whatever they do. Damn. This is nice stuff.
Nice stuff. Pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. Where I used to live, I know when Like, you know how you go to sometimes you go somewhere for the nostalgia of what it was like if you used to live somewhere, you like go and kind of drive by it if you're close, and just I would never do that.
Yeah.
With this place that I lived, I avoid it. I do not want those memories. I don't want to be reminded of what it was.
So that was traumatic.
I guess. Yeah, that's what you call that, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like 9 to 10 people died every month due to overdose and suicide in the building I lived in. There was a winter where it was like 15, 16 a month bodies.
Jesus, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So things are better now.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
It builds character, right?
Some kind of character. Something.
Only a few years, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That'll change a person.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I was never. I watched a dude that his legs didn't work or whatever, maybe from a war or something. He couldn't use his legs, and he would sell crack in a wheelchair.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So he would sit on the block, like right where my building was, and then he would sell crack sitting on his wheelchair. And this one time, dude, like he like shortchanged somebody or pissed somebody off, dude, and somebody just beat the shit out of him. Just kicked the shit out of him. He's in a wheelchair.
Damn, that's sad. Is that not sad to you?
It's sad. Yeah.
That's sad. Fuck.
Yeah, but.
And why do people end up in those situations? Because they're fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
They've got problems.
Yeah. There's a place for those people. It's 4th and Yesler. Seattle.
So good clientele
Mm-hmm.
then.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's making money, but. Yeah.
No, for therapy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucking kill it on 4th and Yesler.
Yeah, damn. Those are some sad people.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It sucks as fuck, but what are you going to do?
It's life.
Yeah. They'll go to heaven. Right?
They're in a better place.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Word. All right. Well. Conclusion to the episode. Thank y'all.